All right, guys, what is up? Sunday service.
All right, guys, what is up?
Sunday morning, couple hours before the game start, week 13 of the season. Let me write in something in here for the chat. I should have did this beforehand, my bad. All right. So let me pin that right quick. Let's get into some of this ish. We got Joe Mixon out. So Mixon is not playing. If you got Perrine, plug him in. Mixon's still not cleared from that concussion protocol. So looks like he will not be playing. He's got a few hours, I guess, theoretically it says, but looks like he won't be playing. So got to be careful about Joe Mixon. Is there anything on here that no? All right. We've got Joko out, of course, so we've got Harrison Bryant in. I mean, I guess if you got to play a tight end, you got no other options. I guess you can roll with Harrison Bryant, but not excited about it. Watson, obviously, first game back. What's going to happen there? I don't know. I think I've got actually a few decisions I got to make as far as like defensive guys. Defensive guys are hard. They don't tell you till like the last minute if they're out or not. See if I can get the latest here. Gibby looks like he is going to play. He's got the foot injury, but he is going to play. So I don't know how much he's going to play. It's tough. I'm guessing he's just okay. He was just kind of taking it easy, but I guess we'll see. We'll see. I mean, we talked about yesterday, Aaron Rodgers cleared to play. So it looks like he's going to be in there as long as they mathematically have a chance to get in. Looks like J-Mo's finally going to play. He's going to get his debut. How much is he going to play? I don't know. We'll see. We know Mike Williams is out. We know Fields is going to play, it looks like. KJ Hamler's out, so Kendall Hinton, I guess. Judy looks like he's going to try and give it a go. So he's going to warm up, see how it is. Very risky. Yes, you're not playing Jerry Judy regardless. You're not playing Hamler. You're not playing Hinton either. I mean, in the deepest of leagues, maybe. But you're really not playing any of those guys anyway. And it looks like Cortland Sutton caught some kind of sickness. So keep an eye on that, especially before the game, because things can change from what we currently know right now. You've got Romeo Dubes obviously still out, so Christian Watson Uh, they have Dube that's questionable, but it doesn't look like he's going to play. But you got Watson and Lazard, of course, that are going to be the two guys there. Rex Burkhead might clear concussion protocol by game time. So really, you've got only Dameon Pierce there. So even in the negative game script, maybe Dameon Pierce is okay to, kind of lead on. You've got Brandon Cooks, of course. We talked about this yesterday. He's out. So Nico Collins gets the nod as, the number one guy over there. Has had a great last 3 games, actually. Really coming along the last 3 games. Let's see if we can pull up Nico Collins real quick. Matter of fact, let me pull this out and I'll share it on the screen if I could. All right, let's check out Nico Collins right quick. So Nico Collins, the last 3 games. I mean, when he's healthy, he's pretty much produced, giving you at least decent, few catches, decent yardage. But the last 3 games, not great as far as yardage. I mean, 48, 49, and 44. So under 50 yards, but he's got a touchdown. He's got 5 catches, at least 5 catches in the last 3 games. In each of the last 3 games, 5, 5, and 6, which is pretty good. And then his targets, he's got 10, 7, and 9. So you're talking about, 26 targets and, 16 catches on 26 targets the past 3 games with a touchdown is pretty good. And, again, there's nobody else that's there. They've got to throw the football. I mean, now you're going against Cleveland. I mean, you've got Kyle Allen, it is the QB. So, I mean, listen, he targeted Collins 9 times. He got 6 catches. I mean, it's still something that you can roll with, in the flex if you're in a pinch. I've got to play him in a league. So it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, what else we got here? So that was a Brandon Cooks. We got Travis Etienne. Looks like he is a full go. They did not activate Darrell Henderson. So Darrell Henderson is inactive because Travis Etienne is a full good to go. So you can roll him into your lineups and be confident about that. Yeah, so Henderson, it looks like he's only going to be active if Etienne gets hurt, before kickoff, which is most likely not going to happen. Zay Jones is expected to play, practice in a limited fashion all week, it looks like, but he is good to go. Let's see. Richie James questionable, Marcus Johnson and Isaiah Hodges on standby. I mean, Darius Slayton apparently questionable with an illness. Kenny Galladay also dealing with an illness. I mean, geez, that doesn't look good at all. Bellinger questionable, but it looks like he might get back onto the field in some way, shape, or form this week. How much he's going to play, we don't know. Michael Carter, doubtful. Keep an eye on that. It looks like he's leaning towards him not playing. So Zonovan Knight is going to be the guy that's getting the ball there, and then Ty Johnson will be the second guy there. With J-Rob just nowhere in sight. It's just weird that they signed J-Rob to the 1-year deal. Or traded. I don't remember what exactly it was, whatever the case was. Anyway, the Jets got J-Rob and just don't even use him. So he's like, guys, like what's going on? Like, you went out and got me for what if I'm not even going to be active or be playing or be part of the game? So Jalen Warren looks like he is going to play, but Najee Harris is going to play. So if Warren doesn't go, looks like Benny Snell would be the next guy up, but it looks like Najee is going to play, so it doesn't really matter. Najee's going to be the guy that gets touches unless he gets hurt again. So Antonio Gibson, I just kind of spoke about him. Questionable, limited practice all week, but it does look like he is going to play. Brian Robinson obviously is a great play, even more now with Antonio Gibson being hurt. So that's big. That's big for B-Rob. So B-Rob's going to get a ton of work, guys. Definitely going to get a ton of work. And if they can, who are they even playing this week? If they keep this game close, or obviously within striking the Giants, within striking distance, then they're pretty much okay. And they'll be fine if they can just keep the game close, run the ball, run the clock a little bit. Hopefully Gibby is a little bit more involved. I do have to play him in one league. I don't want to, but I honestly have no other option here. So nothing we can do there. But yeah. All right, my bad. Just checking social media quick. My guy at Plugged In Jay. Shout out to at Plugged In Jay on Instagram. Part of the Fantasy Football Network, and he designs cleats. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Give him a shout out. So he designs cleats for athletes. So he did a few for Jamal Williams, and you see Jamal Williams is actually wearing it in the game. With the touchdown, scores the touchdowns. You see he's got the cleats on that he designed, and then he just designed these other cleats now for him. See if I can pull this up. How do I pull out? There we go. There we go. See if y'all can take a look at these. So, supporting this foundation, Jamal Williams, supporting this foundation, and he had, my guy plugged in with Jay here, design these cleats for him for this foundation that he'll be wearing today. So, just a cool thing that Jay does. And then the fact that, athletes are, going to him for cleats and to get designs on cleats is just is really cool. Let me see if I can pull up the other cleats he had on. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is it right here. So these cleats he was wearing a couple weeks ago, also designed by Plugged In with Jay, designed these cleats, and here is Jamal Williams here scoring the touchdown in those cleats that he made and that he designed. So just pretty cool. Make sure you guys give a follow to him on Instagram. Just really cool stuff that he does over there, as well as fantasy football stuff. So just a little shout out there. Let's see. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. What else we got going on here? Some defensive guys. Devondre Campbell, possible he's back for Green Bay this week. I don't know. He's still questionable how much they're going to actually get him in there. You're not going to really play him anyway. We've got, like we mentioned before, Joe Mixon looks like he's going to be out, so P. Ryan will be the guy. Jamar Chase looks like he could be held onto a snap count, which we did hear yesterday from one of our subscribers. Kind of let everybody know that it looks like Jamar Chase is going to be on about a 50% snap share. So even still, I mean, in fantasy, if he's playing, you have to play him. I mean, it's an excellent matchup as well going against the Chiefs. We've seen what he did last year against them as well. You've got Kadarius Toney, of course, who was out. You've got Juju back. Sky Moore maybe gets some more looks there. Led the league and led the team in targets other than Kelsey. Mike Williams, of course, is out, so Joshua Palmer steps right in. Keenan Allen, nice and healthy. So Herbert's got a healthy, at least a healthy Keenan Allen now where he can try and do some damage, because without Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, like it was, as we saw, very tough for Herbert to kind of get in a rhythm and get this offense going. Stafford looks like he's done for the season. He's going to be out on IR. Wolford's going to get another start here. They say Perkins will play at least a little bit. So super flex leagues, can't really start Bryce Perkins here when John Wolford's getting the actual start. Looks like Lance McCutcheon is out, so Tutu Atwell gets a last minute start. I mean, how successful they're going to be playing or even throwing the football, we don't know. Josh Jacobs, again, questionable before the game. Make sure you got Zamir White ready to go if Jacobs is going to miss, but he should be fine. I mean, I think it was just precautions throughout the week. He had a huge workload, obviously last week. So, and that leaves obviously Brandon Bolden, maybe Abdir Abdullah also get some more touches as well. Bolden is actually questionable as well. So Abdullah in even a little bit even better play also. You've got Myles Gaskin, who's questionable. That doesn't really much matter. Mostert not on the injury report, but so him and Jeff Wilson are going to be splitting the carries. Who's going to get more? How that's going to go? I guess we'll see. We'll find out. So Jeff Wilson, a little bit of a risky start this week, but he has scored a touchdown, in the last few games. So you've got Travis Homer's questionable. So DJ Dallas, the only guy really behind Kenneth Walker here. Expect Kenneth Walker to have a big game. Elijah Mitchell, of course, we know is out on IR, so McCaffrey's going to get all those touches. You've got Davis Price and Mason possibly getting some work in there, and then Debo, of course, questionable with that hammy. It's possible he's in and out of this game, like he was last game, kind of just in and out, trying to just pain tolerance. But he's got to get that. He's got to get that going. We've got Jelani Woods, who is questionable, but looks like Granson dude is back. So I don't know how really that's going to play out. Michael Gallup with the illness looks like he's going to be a go, but that's it really. And whatever came in, just the latest here. So yeah, other than that, guys, let me know, anybody out there, any questions y'all got or anything y'all want to go over before the game start. Otherwise, I'm gonna be out of here. We'll probably get another update within the next 10 minutes or so, if anything that's happened really. Let's see what Derrick Henry, I mean, I guess you can say slowing down a little bit. Mike Evans actually really, really upsetting. Last few games, just doing nothing. I think we talked about yesterday. Just something seems off. Something seems definitely off about the Evans and Brady connection. They're just not on the same page. Just not on the same page there. Let's see. Kenny Pickett doing his thing a little bit more now. I mean, Pickens has been kind of underwhelming almost. Deontay Johnson still not a touchdown all season, which is just crazy. But you draft, especially where you drafted him, like that was a big, big miss, a big disappointment. We talked about Najee being healthy. Saquon's been underwhelming as well, but he's still Saquon, and obviously, that can happen or change at any time. Deshaun Watson obviously has been the talk all week, everywhere. Trevor Lawrence, who's been excellent the past few games, looks to continue his hot streak. Justin Fields, of course. Big talk about that. Is he going to play? Is he not going to play? Is he going to continue to do what he was doing before? I mean, again, they've got nothing really to play with. Like, at some point, when are they going to be like, hey, Justin Fields is our guy, and we're shutting him down so he can be healthy? Does that come at any point in time? So that's a little scary piece as well. Can Mike White continue his luck going down to Minnesota, where again we're not a great defense. I'm a Vikings fan, I can admit that, but you got some good rookie, or not necessarily rookie, but Elijah Moore and Garrett Wilson, of course. You've got that tandem down there, so he's got some weapons to throw the ball to. He's just got to sling it. Zach Wilson was just not like slinging it, bro. He was just slinging it to the wrong team. But yeah. Kyron Williams, decent kind of flex play to throw in there. I mean, especially if they're down, I mean, he's going to be the guy that's in. But Alvin Kamara just has been horrible. Not good for Alvin Kamara. So we're hoping he can pick that back up. You got Kenneth Walker running the football. Obviously, it wasn't great over the past 2 weeks. He's been very, very, very touchdown dependent. But hopefully he can get back on track this week as far as running the football. I think Aaron Donald is hurt as well, so it looks like he won't be playing. So that's good for him. We talked about Zonovan Knight already against the Vikings. So yeah, I need Gibby to do a little something this week, but definitely. Excited to see J-Mo out there, though. Definitely excited to see J-Mo out there. Without a doubt. But anyway, guys, it's been a good little half hour. If we got nothing going on, I got some shit I got to do before these games start, so then I can start relaxing. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Drop a comment. If you missed it, I'll try and get back to you beforehand, or hit me on the DMs. Follow us on Instagram, Dynasty Life Fantasy. I always appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all Monday. All right. Oh, tomorrow night, Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern. We out, boys.